Imagine a man-made mountain, silent and imposing, holding a secret for over 2,000 years. Since 210 BC, no one has dared to open the tomb it conceals, and the reason why would leave even the most seasoned scientists in stunned silence. This isn't just a grave, it's a fortress, an underground city filled with deadly hidden traps. The discoveries already made here have shaken the world, but they are just the tip of the iceberg. This is the story of a man who sought to become a god, whose posthumous empire is still guarded by an eternal, silent army. What exactly is hiding inside this mysterious, sealed structure? Let's peek behind the tightly closed veil of secrecy. To understand the tomb, you must first understand its builder, Qin Shi Huangdi. He was a conqueror, a visionary, and a deeply paranoid ruler. After decades of brutal warfare, he achieved the impossible. He united 7 warring states into a single vast empire. This was the birth of the country we now call China. Its very name derived from his powerful Qin dynasty. His achievements were truly revolutionary. He standardized currency, weights, measures, and even the written language, creating a unified cultural space. He commanded grand projects, including the first version of the Great Wall. But his rule had a dark and cruel side. Qin Shi Huangdi was obsessed with control and, above all, immortality. Ancient records describe his panic-stricken fear of death, a fear that drove him on a desperate search for a legendary elixir of life. Ironically, this very search would lead to his demise. Historians believe he consumed elixirs containing mercury, which he was told would grant him eternal life. Instead, these toxic potions slowly poisoned him, causing neurological damage and likely hastening his death at just 49 years old. This potent mix of genius and paranoia would shape his final monumental project, his tomb. He was determined to rule even after death. The tomb was designed to be his eternal palace, a fortress to protect him for all time. He launched one of history's most ambitious construction projects, mobilizing an astonishing 700,000 people. For 38 years, they toiled to create a massive burial complex, an area larger than Egypt's Valley of the Kings. This underground world, located near modern-day Xi'an, is comparable in size to Manhattan. For the workers, this project was a lifelong prison sentence. Legends even say that to keep the tomb's many secrets safe, the builders themselves were buried alive inside once their work was done. At the center of it all, a huge burial mound rises from the earth like a man-made mountain. Ground-penetrating radar has revealed a complex system of chambers and corridors beneath, including the outline of a vast underground palace. Hundreds of auxiliary pits are scattered around the main tomb. Some hold weapons, others hold the remains of sacrificed courtiers, forever bound to serve their emperor in the afterlife. And just to the east of the mound lies the most famous discovery of all, the Terracotta Army. In 1974, local farmers digging a well stumbled upon one of the greatest archaeological finds in history. They had discovered an entire army of over 8,000 life-sized clay soldiers standing in perfect battle formation. Each warrior is unique, with distinct facial features, hairstyles, and expressions, as if they were modeled on real individuals. Originally, they were painted with vibrant mineral pigments, but exposure to the air caused the brilliant colors to quickly fade and crumble. Arranged in a real Qin dynasty battle formation, they didn't go to their graves empty-handed. Many held real, functional weapons like bronze swords and crossbows, which remained incredibly sharp after more than 2 millennia, thanks to a special chromium alloy coating that prevented corrosion. Some historians even theorize that Greek artisans may have influenced the statue's creation. If true, it would mean east-west contact occurred 1,500 years earlier than previously thought. This terracotta legion is a silent testament to the emperor's paranoia and meticulous planning, an unbreakable army to guard him in death. But as incredible as the terracotta army is, it's just the outer layer. The inner tomb remains a place of far greater mystery. The ancient historian Sima Qian described its interior in astonishing detail. He wrote that the burial chamber was a complete replica of the empire. Rivers of liquid mercury were said to represent the mighty Yangtze and Yellow rivers. The ceiling, encrusted with precious gems, imitated the night sky, with stars, sun, and moon. Modern science has confirmed a key part of this ancient account. Researchers have found abnormally high concentrations of mercury in the soil around the mound, perfectly matching the 2,000-year-old records. But Sima Qian also described devious booby traps. Automatic crossbows were supposedly set to fire upon any intruders who dared to enter. This brings us back to why the tomb remains sealed. The emperor's death triggered a bloody succession crisis. A conspiracy began before his body was even buried. The rightful heir, Fusu, was tricked into committing suicide. One skull found nearby with a crossbow bolt lodged in it may be his. The new emperor then systematically eliminated all his siblings. Mass graves containing the remains of young women, likely the emperor's concubines, have also been found. This incredible brutality led to the swift collapse of the Qin dynasty. The entire complex is not just a monument, but a mass grave. The mercury wasn't just for show. In Taoist alchemy, it was considered a key to immortality, but it also serves as a natural preservative. More terrifyingly, it was likely an intentional defensive weapon. The toxic mercury vapors would be lethal to anyone who broke the seal, creating a deadly, invisible barrier. Opening the tomb today, even with our advanced technology, is fraught with risk. The sudden change in atmosphere could instantly destroy priceless artifacts, and the toxic environment poses a grave danger. The potential loss of knowledge and treasure is simply too great a risk to take. And so, Qin Shi Huangdi, the first emperor of China, rests in his toxic, booby-trapped underground palace. He is guarded by his clay army and surrounded by rivers of poison. His desperate quest for immortality, which poisoned him in life, has ironically succeeded in an unexpected way. It has made his final resting place so dangerous, so mysterious, and so sacred that it may remain undisturbed for centuries to come, preserving his legacy forever. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey into the past. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into history's greatest mysteries. See you next time.